Hi everyone, it's Jody Stokes Familetti with Jody Stokes Fitness. We're in beautiful St. Lucia and we're at the Body Holiday Spa and Playground for people who want to work out and eat healthy. Today we're going to do a quick workout. We need to get a little muscle work in, even though I've already spun today and done water aerobics, but we're going to get a quick workout in, so stick with me. While we've done a workout before in the gym, it's so cool to work out in this little fishbowl jungle setting. So we're going to start with some light weights. As I mentioned at the very end, I'm working with kilograms. So I've got about 3 pounds here, meaning that's about 5. We're just warming up with 10 reps of everything, 10 squats and a hammer curl. We're going to go straight into a deadlift. Just lean it forward. Keep that back super straight. Great work. We're going to take it into a bent over row. Get those elbows high, wide, and don't take the elbows past the shoulders. Good. Let's bring it into some bicep curls. Palms up. Keep those elbows in at the waist. And you do not have to take those weights all the way to the shoulders. You want to engage that bicep. Good. Bring it into some flies. You want lighter weights for this, but you really want to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Tighten up and don't throw the arms up too high. You want to be able to control the arms on the up and the down. We're going to bring it into some more bent over rows. You can see here where the elbows are right out to the sides and pulling up. Squeeze on the up and the down. Don't worry, I'm going to move closer sooner so people aren't walking by. To a standing tall row back. You can also see here that my elbows are going no further than those shoulders on the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Okay, coming closer. So you don't need to see my feet, you know what they look like. We're going to go into a lunge with a bicep curl. This is a hammer curl. So bringing those arms up to 90 degrees, elbows stay right by the sides. Remember, you only have 10. Switch it, pull the abs in, lean back just a little bit. Good. So this is a nice warm up. We're going to bring it into a standing concentration curl, bringing that arm in and up. Again, engaging that bicep. Good job, guys. Into a squat with a standing concentration curl and a tricep extension to the side. Hold it down and pulse it for 10. Make sure your hips are way back and the knees are right over your ankles. To a squat abduction. You got that inside concentration curl and the outside tricep. Keep those arms nice and strong. Getting a little bit of the medial delt in here as well. To the lunge. We're going to hinge it forward. We're going to give it a row and then we're going to do a tricep. Bring it down. By the time you get to 10, this gets pretty arduous. So pull up, extend back, nice high tri. Down for the lunge, row, and kick. Switching sides. Give it a shake if you need to. Not switching sides yet. Back to a kickback so we can give that leg a second. 10 kickbacks. Tighten and lift those elbows higher if you can.
Again, by the time you get to 10, you're feeling a little tired, so try to swing them up a little higher. Abs are in. Switching legs now. Hinge. Bring it down for the row and kick. Drop it, row it, and kick it. Go back to some kicks. You're feeling that burn in the kicks right now, and that's where we go just a little bit further for fatigue. And then just a straight back, right into that rear delt and the top of that tri. Single arm triceps. Just finish her off. So I'm gonna go over and grab the heavier weights right now. I've got some flies. We're going into the medial delt. If you have any shoulder issues, go gentle on these, real light weights. And try not to fly it out too much. You want to lift just up to the shoulder. Remember, concentric on the up, eccentric on the down. To an upward row, feel the up, feel the down. Feel the up, push the down. Same thing. To an upward shoulder press up. Don't need to see my hands, but they are tapping at the top. You can see a little bit in the back mirror behind me, pushing all the way up and tap at the top. Chest press and pec deck. Anterior delt, and I always cross across the body because I like how it works my lats. Again, feel the up, but push on the down. To a squat and a rear delt. Keep those elbows right in at the waist. This is the skinny squat, so when you keep your feet right underneath your hips, you should be able to get your hips back just a little bit more. Squeeze the inner thighs on the up. Throwing it back into some flies. I must really feel like I need to work my shoulders, so hang in there. If they're feeling tired, go ahead and stop. We only have 4 reps of everything here. Flip it, press it. Pec deck. Anterior. Squat rear. Lunge it back. Get that heart rate in. Just a little bit of a bicep hammer curl. Lunge it back and squeeze. In there, we've got a curtsy. I lost my balance a little bit on this one, so just keep moving through it. A little bit of a rear delt in the curtsy. Nice work, team. I'm grabbing some super heavy weights on this one. These are about 15, 16, 17. Just want to get some biceps in, really take it to fatigue. Again with the 10 reps, so push through it. Taking it into that skinny squat, meaning keeping those feet right underneath the hip bones. Pull the abs in, sit it back, knees above the ankles. Kick it back for some triceps, biceps. Start to feel a little bit of a warm up in the triceps. Awesome, taking it to a wider squat. Not quite a sumo squat, that's super wide. I'm just gonna take a little wider than my hips. Weights stay right by your sides. Now we're going to kick it into some strong triceps. Going to take one down. We have an overhead tricep extension and just a regular lunge, but on these I like to lean back and really lift and squeeze that back butt cheek. Nice work. You should be feeling that. All right, let's go into some glute work. Go ahead and take that. I believe I put a 5 to a 7 behind my knee pit. Lift it up for 10. We're gonna go hydrant for 10 and back up for 10. Switch it. To the hydrant. Back up for 10. Okay, this is one of my favorites. Now, during the exercise, the weight did slip, so if it happens to you, just pick the weight back up. You want to put it in the middle of your feet, in the arch. You got to hold it tight. Leaning back, using your abs, and you're doing a leg extension. You're also getting a slight leg curl in. We're going to get in about 10. Go into some V-sits here. Full sit up to a shoulder press, extend the arm, and then into a bicep curl. So bicep up, shoulders up. ahead and take that V-sit over. Cross the ankles if you want to. If it's too hard, go ahead and put your feet on the floor. Just make sure you're taking that weight side to side. Sometimes this gives you a nice back crack. Guys, let's finish off with some abs. Beautiful background. I'm just laying on a bench. You can lay on the floor. We're going to take those legs down and up so you've got a full-on throw down and a reverse curl. My hands are behind my head, but if you want to put your hands underneath your low back to support your back, please do. Also, if you feel it a lot in your back, then go ahead and bend those knees even more. You can tell I'm taking it a little bit lower than the bench, which is a significant amount of pressure on my back, but I'm really trying to get those lower abs engaged. I'm going to stay in the reverse curl position, just barely lifting that tush off the ground, the mat, or the bench. Go ahead and take it into a nice bicycle kick, opposite elbow, opposite knee. Simple, easy crunch to a straight-legged lift and a reverse curl. So an elbow raised bicycle kick, mostly lower abs.
I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it's the same old, but it is the beautiful scenery. So, you know what? Add your weights in. The weights are in kilograms. So I know I could do the math, but I started with 3K, 4K, and then 12K. So just do your light, your medium, and your heavy weights.
And I just want to thank you all so much for your likes and subscribe. Stick with me in St. Lucia. We've got a couple more workouts coming out. And that's it. Be fit.